I've been doing semen retention for 10 years now. My longest streak was 5 years, no ejaculation, no orgasm. I didn't have sex at the time, and I was a celibate. I kid you not, I had not a single wet dream in this whole 5 years, or in the ballpark of 5 years. Could have been 4.5 years, could have been 5.5. I'm gonna say 5 years. I might have had attempts or dreams that were leading to a wet dream, but I know how to control and stop them, so I stopped those wet dreams. And yeah, I had no orgasm, no ejaculation for 5 whole years. The energy and conscious gains I got from it were pretty insane, that I reflect and, analyze it. But after, I want to say half year to a year, I just got so used to it that it felt normal, and I forgot what not retaining felt like. Most of your benefits, most of the noticeable things will be within the first few months. Couple months in, you're gonna feel transcended. You're gonna feel enhanced, elevated. Before those 5 years, I would have long streaks constantly, so I was fairly used to semen retaining, and I can't really give you a comparison coming from being a buster, because the only time I was not even a buster, but something like that, was in puberty. And my balls dropped and I didn't know what to do with them. A lot of stuff happened those 5 years, a whole lot. Extreme crazy things, insane things. I'll tell you this though, I for sure had points where I felt so enhanced, elevated. It's hard to begin to put into words, but it felt like something a human shouldn't, or no longer would I walk around, rather I would levitate place to place. Jokes aside, I really did feel enhanced, and at the time I even dabbled with performance enhancing drugs, certain health drugs. I was into health, so I was a health freak as well. Combine all that, it was too much energy for one to handle. I had the energy of a little kid developing, full of curiosity and adventure and wonder, just discovering the world, exploring, learning. The energy and mindset of an old man that was wiser than the wisest and dwelled deep in knowledge and understanding. And the energy of a Spartan warrior prepared for war, going into battle. All those 3 energies, I had them all at the same time. All those 3 combined in one. That's the only way I could describe it. This is a time where I grew the most spiritually and developed my relationship with Jesus Christ, the God Supreme. I read the Bible back to front. I was typically blissful, peaceful, calm, euphoric, and ecstatic, but I would alternate between that and feeling very on the edge, pissed off, and extreme type of anger. It was all under control though, and I was very calculated with my actions and logical in my approach. I was assertive but not arrogant. I was determined but I was wise. I was disciplined but joyful. I really can't pinpoint anything, to be honest. Overall, it's what I explained, but I can't pinpoint too much. I told you after half a year or so, even less, maybe like 3-4 months. After that, it just became like the same. Maybe it amplified gradually and I didn't really pick it up. It just felt normal to me. It felt like that's what a prime healthy male is supposed to feel, and I assumed a lot of people around me felt the same, but I don't know how they felt. Couldn't tell. From what I do recall, around puberty, when I first started semen retaining, I recall very quickly, I'd say weeks or months, I started feeling like I was on steroids and on Red Bull. I went from some loser gaming and doing nonsense to grabbing life by the horns at a very young age from semen retention. After those initial few months, I've never returned back to not retaining, and that's been 10 years ago. And yeah, somewhere along those lines, I had a 5-year streak where I was celibate. Now I'm married and I still do semen retention, but my streaks are a couple months usually, because I have sex daily and sometimes I bust. I'm going for a pretty crazy streak right now. I'm going for half a year of sex daily with no ejaculation. So once I achieve that, I'll have a video on that. But yeah, semen retention is gonna be the most effective, most pronounced, most enhanced and amplified and intense effects to someone first doing it. Give it a few weeks, if not a few months, you'll supercharge your energy, you'll supercharge your mind, your heart, your spirit, and your soul. And I gotta say this, semen retention alone is not gonna make your life wonderful and great and easy. It's gonna make you feel great, it's gonna make you have a huge advantage on life. It's gonna make you enhanced in life, but if you don't do something with that, it's not gonna do anything itself. You still gotta put in the grind, you gotta have the patience, you gotta have the endurance, the perseverance. You still gotta do the dirty work, do the hard work, have the discipline, go through the boredom of day-to-day life, and if you wanna make something happen. It's definitely easier when you're enhanced and amplified in life. It's like you're playing life in an easier mode. But it ain't a cheat code, it's not a magic pill. It's not a you retain and then wealth comes to you, this amazing things come to you in life. It's just like anything else, you gotta, strive for getting what you want, but it's just a whole lot easier, I'd say. If you're gonna retain and with the goal of accomplishing something great, make sure you transmute your sexual energy through discipline and hard work or smart work, whatever you will. You can only keep in so much buildup of energy. You'll need an outlet for the rest if you're not transmuting into building something. Like sometimes I would walk 6-7 hours a day. All I can say, if you've never tried and gave semen retention a good fair shot, I'm talking couple months minimum, I don't know why you're playing life in hard mode. I don't know why you're playing this game in hard mode. You don't want the easy mode on? Alright then. You're playing this game on 30 FPS on a 1080p shitty monitor instead of playing this game on a OLED 4K 300 FPS setup. Will semen retention change your life? Semen retention will change you, and you're gonna change your life. We're all playing the same game here, but I'd rather play it on the highest quality, highest settings, highest performance. And the only counter offer you got me for that is 10 seconds of pleasure. 10 seconds of pleasure for 24/7 existence of this high settings, high performance quality. What kind of shitty deal is that? Now if you can't control yourselves, your lust, then do what you gotta do. Jesus Christ said, if your arm makes you go to hell, cut the arm off. If your eye makes you sin, pluck it out. Retain your elixir of endless energy.